against our communities. And because they cannot get everyone, they are going to the courthouses where there are mandated immigration hearings to trap and kidnap people in the courthouses. And so we are going to launch a campaign. We are going to fight back. We're going to accompany people who are having to go to mandated immigration hearings to make sure that ICE cannot kidnap our neighbors and friends. The threat is real. Right now, ICE has a budget that will triple by next year. And they need those resources. This is not just an empty threat. They have already earmarked all of this money because they know that they need more ICE agents to come and
If Jesus was a refugee, he'd be in one of these cages.
And we know that if we don't
How
stand
small
up and
does a
fight
cage
back,
have to be
ICE is
before
going to
it's
do
torture?
whatever they want to our communities. Are we going to allow that? No! So right now we have mobilized all of the immigrant rights organizations across New York City. Today is actually from Cosecha. One of their organizers this past week was kidnapped by Border Patrol, traveling in El Paso. And Kata is someone that has DACA right now.
In which she supports our community. Shame. City in New Jersey, in Boston, in Philadelphia, organizing for licenses for all undocumented folks. Some of those campaigns have actually been successful. Now she is sitting in ICE detention with limited access to her family, to her loved ones, limited access to necessary resources to be healthy and safe. Shame. We are worried about her, and we understand that she is one example.
That's the first one. GOP guardians of pedophiles.
Our activists, our parents, our siblings,
what do you mean by that? I mean, who are pedophiles?
Because she's
I
all
mean,
of those things.
Trump is pedophile?
And that is why she is
but
being
who are
targeted
pedophiles?
by CBP and ICE. They know that she is an influential organizer. And regardless of her status as a DACA recipient,
So
they have detained her and are holding her and are using her as an example. And to that we say shame. We cannot let our community members be used as examples for how this administration is going to treat our communities moving forward. We need to stand up together, and we need to not accept that this is the way our communities are going
Republicans
to be
were
treated.
accused of many things,
Because
but,
while
kind of
is
saying that
a known
GOP
name,
is a bunch of
there are
pedophiles.
many upon many names who are not known,
so it's
who go
your,
unheard
got it.
and not advocated for.
I'm saying they're
And
guardians
she would
of
hear
it.
me speaking right now and say, but Amelia,
I
it's
see
not about
guardians of
me.
pedophiles. Okay.
It's not just about me. And that's true.
Okay.
But sometimes it can be.
What else
So
did
remember
you say?
her name
Stop
as we
disappearing
demand
people.
that she be released, allowed to come home to her loved ones, allowed to
disagree with this?
seek medical
Stop.
attention.
No, of course not. Disappearing
because of the
people
way
is
she's been
a horrible
treated
thing.
since being there.
But how
We
would you
demand
stop
that
this?
the
That's the
government,
bigger
that
question.
ICE at CBP not target organizers simply because they're speaking up for our communities. We have the right to protect one another, and that is exactly what Kata has done.
Communities now!
I didn't expect it to be that loud. I didn't expect it to be that loud. You don't only hear it from a distance. It's quite loud.
Oh, you can hear it over there.
No, it's just I'm standing next to you. It's like, oh my God, this thing is really loud.
Down, down with deportation! Down, down with deportation! Down, down with deportation! No justice, no peace! We want ICE on our streets! No justice, no peace! We want ICE on our streets! No justice, no peace! We want ICE on our streets! No justice, no peace! We want ICE on our streets! No justice!
That was an interesting performance. How long, I mean, really, how long can one stay in this cage, I wonder? Did you have like set a record? It's like, I spent like an hour in the cage.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing compared to people who are like
No,
locked
of course,
in cages
of course.
now, you
No,
know?
no, I
Like,
get
this
it,
is
I get
performative,
it. Of course,
you know?
no, I get it. But
But even for me, I could not stay in it long. But I have been in jail for quite, you know, the most I made it in jail was 6 days.
congratulations! But I'm sure they did not put you in a cage like this.
No,
But seriously, I mean, I'm just curious. You know, Houdini, like he would spend quite some time, you know, doing all his tricks.
It was incredibly uncomfortable, and I hope it showed how uncomfortable I was.
It's kind of hard to say. I was kind of watching you for a little
The
while.
worst thing is if you have to, it's fine for a minute, but then if you have to go to the bathroom or anything like that, that's when
Or
it
like
becomes
move around.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
There
but
is one thing.
Cramps.
There is
Yeah.
one thing that I wanted to. Where is 26 Federal Plaza?
It's not far. We can move.
yeah, it's straight over
Right
there.
Yeah, we can just.
And then you get back in.
And then I can like say what I want to say because
Yeah,
there's no way I'm going to be able to like.
Yeah. And they're gonna move way slower than us.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Did you ever spend time in a cage like this, I wonder?
Huh?
Did you ever try this cage?
Oh, I haven't tried it. No.
Yeah, I would try.
This is
I'm
something out of my
curious.
warped mind.
No, but seriously, did you try to kind of set a record? I'm really curious. It's like
No, I've
beat
never done it
Houdini.
before.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, no,
got it.
This is the first time I'm like actually like attempting this performance.
Got it. Okay.
But like the more that
It was
like,
impressive.
Yeah, no, I feel like I think it's going to be it's a good piece. I think it's a good piece. I think I'm probably going to end up keeping the cage too.
Doing what?
Like keeping the cage and like putting more signs around
Oh, okay.
it
Got it.
when we have more time because this was like thrown together in like a day.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we have plenty of real estate here all around.
Yeah, real estate.
Well, you can call it that, you know.
Yeah, no, there's like
But why?
I want a QR code so people actually understand
Like-
the general strike thing.
the general strike. Yeah, no. Well, I'm gonna do this up.
So,
you know,
but it has religious connotation. I mean, they were holding the cross, so trying
well,
kind
yeah,
of.
Jesus, Jesus was a fucking immigrant. You know, like.
Oh,
even-
I see.
you know,
So
he was
that's the
born,
connection. Got it.
And this is my whole thing is that Jesus was born in Nazareth. There were under Roman occupation of first century Palestine.
Right.
And so there were checkpoints that they had to like go through because I think what was it that Joseph needed to because he wasn't born. There's a story there. I still have to like.
Yeah. Okay.
But they were not. I mean, if Jesus was a refugee, we'd lock him in a fucking concentration camp, and the world would be okay with it. And
But he's local. I mean, he was born and raised in.
Jesus was born in Bethlehem, which is right outside of Jerusalem in Gaza, just right outside of Gaza, in the West Bank. I believe. The whole thing. Jesus has everything to do with all of this crap. Honestly, like there's in my mind, in the story that like I've kind of situated myself in is that I don't think Jesus died for our sins. I believe that he died fighting against Roman occupation in first century Palestine.
Interesting.
I believe
Interesting
that
concept.
and I believe that Jesus used his sermons and his miracles to mobilize the people of Jerusalem to revolt against Roman occupation.
I see.
And that to me that makes a little bit more sense.
Got it.
What would it be like if we we take this idea and this mythical figure and they sanitize Jesus and they sanitize God and they take God's humanity away. So how do you humanize God?
Right.
In order to humanize God, you have to address the incongruencies in the myth that has been proposed.
I like this word.
Yeah.
I used to study geometry back in the college. I haven't heard this word for a long time. Congruent triangles, yes. Brings me back.
But like my whole point is like what would it look like?
Did you ever consider maybe crucifixion next? Would it be like too much of a suffering, of a trouble? Well, you got crucified. Oh, you did it already?
You don't know me.
No. First time I met you. But it's impressive.
It'd be Let me,
So do you like, go around like? Wait, can you make it like a little larger? So that's the cross sign.
Yeah.
Is it Times Square?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Was it fake blood or real blood?
Yeah, it is fake. Yeah.
Can't hear what you were saying. So are you sort of proselytizing people, like trying to convert them to Christianity? It's nothing to do with Christianity.
I'm not. Honestly, my goal, like what I'm doing, is confronting the way that people have weaponized religion
I see.
to justify the persecution of marginalized people.
I see.
For me, because I was born in America, I'm an American, but I was born of a Cuban refugee.
Congratulations.
But also like I was like wrapped in a society like indoctrinated, with Christianity and religious symbols and like crucifix, like like the crucifix and all of that, and I would imagine that like if I was born in a different culture, I would have the way that I would approach this would be different.
So are you sort of, rebelling against Christianity, or just you're trying?
It's more so because I believe in Christ.
Okay.
I believe in God.
Okay, that's good.
I do not believe in the stories that have been told concerning the Gospels, but concerning Christ. And I believe in Christ's family. And I don't believe that there was a moment where the crucifixion was a glorious or monumental thing, and the way that it's been used to justify colonialism, to justify genocide, to justify slavery, to justify every great evil that has been enacted on earth has been justified by God.
Including Christianity, or like any religion for that matter?
Honestly, I would say right now I center Christianity because that's the culture in which I was raised in. But if you look at all religions, it's all every religion has some dehumanization of women, and they have some criminalized and vilified sexuality, which is the most primal aspect of our humanity. And
not so much in Judaism or in Hinduism. I mean, come on, Kama Sutra.
But I feel like even in Judaism, there is like an idea around sexuality where
I agree.
Like it's not like
but it's not like Catholic religions, which is like so strict.
Yeah, but you see, even in and that's where I am with just with like Christianity and Catholicism and all of that, is that I want to bring God back to humanity.
Nice.
And to humanize God.
Humanize, it's a very good idea.
And the issue that people have with humanizing God is that it erases this fictitious mythological idea that they have surrounding God, that it
omnipresent, omnipowerful.
Instead, it's here. And it's us, it's the stories that we tell, and the stories that we've told concerning God have kind of depicted our moral compass as a society. For me, I believe that Mother Mary was raped. I don't believe in the Immaculate Conception at all.
I see.
And I believe that. I believe it's just looking. If you see a 12-year-old girl forced to give birth to a child, that was not her choice. And even in today's society, with the way that I saw a story of a 12-year-old girl who was raped by her father and forced to give birth to her brother. I think about that, and if it's real here in today's society, it's even more plausible 2,000 years ago.
Of course, it was pretty much normalized actually,
and it was a part of their culture. And then we make excuses for that because it was 2,000 years ago, and like it's a.
Do you want to make your speech?
Yeah, I want to do my thing.
A speech?
Yeah. So, where is it? It's
over that way.
It's not far.
okay. All right. Let's go over there. That way I can like say the things that I want to say, and we can get the fuck out of here.
Maybe we should follow you. Put it on camera.
I'll switch with you. Thank you.
Okay.
Still water.
It's actually not bad, man.
Your water?
Yeah. I don't know what these fucking candies are, but candy.
You sympathized with you. That's right. It's like this poor creature.
Candies. I'm like, I want to give me these candies. What is your name?
Vladimir.
Vladimir.
It was
Queen. Nice to meet you.
Queen. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I want to follow you. I want to see. I want to watch your performance.
Yeah.
At least it.
Where's it at?
We're supposed to be
Oh, they closed it. Oh, well, let's go to the protest then. Is that where?
That's where we need to go.
That's where we. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get through here.
We're gonna have to go around.
We're going to have to go around.
Okay, it's faster. Wait, we can cross after this one.
Go. Come in like it's fucking back. No, I'm gonna do it now. We got good footage.
So back in the cage.
Yeah.
Back in.
Back in.
All right.
Do you have your fake blood?
I do, I have it. Yeah.
Oh, sex. Okay. Yeah. But I don't think I need any more.
No, I'm gonna freshen up a little bit. So can you do me a favor? Can you put my mask over my nose? Yes, I can.
All the way up.
Yeah, right there.
That looks really real.
Yeah, it's a little freaky, right? Like
It's this what they do in the movies. Okay, now I understand.
I used to work in the movie.
Oh,
Forget
I
it.
see.
Costumes too. I did blood work.
You want me to drip it on you?
It's okay. I'm just doing.
I'm gonna pop over to like a 7-Eleven.
It's like you just like had a period all over your hands.
Y'all are filming. You want me to do iPhone style?
Yeah. Oh, police. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Do I look like I'm not oppressed human being?
Over 30,000 people are imprisoned in ICE detention centers on any given day. Many in private, for-profit facilities funded by billions of our tax dollars. Millions of people are dying from death and neglect and abuse. If Jesus crossed our border, fleeing violence, ICE would abduct him from Mother Mary and lock him in a cage like this. The Holocaust wasn't called a Holocaust until after it was over. We are living in a modern Holocaust, funded by our tax dollars. This is how America treats people fleeing violence. How small does a cage have to be before you call it torture? I am not a criminal. I am not an animal. I am not illegal. I am a human. I am a person. I deserve dignity and respect. These cages are paid for with our labor, our tax dollars. Every day we go to work and we come back home, and we go to work and we come back home, and we pay our taxes that are automatically withheld from our paychecks. And then we have the audacity to march and chant in the street without acknowledging the fact that we are the ones paying for it through our labor, through our taxes. How long is it going to take for us to realize that the only way out of this is with a national collective strike? We must refuse to labor for a system that funds our oppression. We are funding our own oppression and the oppression of our neighbors, but then have the audacity to preach gospel and go to church on Sunday. Like the choices we make don't run completely contrary to everything Jesus spoke of. ICE is the new Gestapo. ICE is terror. ICE is fascism. We have an obligation and a duty
I'll call you back.
to fight for not just our freedom, but for the liberation of all people. Yes, this is probably very uncomfortable to witness. But what's more uncomfortable is knowing that in Florida, thousands of immigrants are being detained in cages just like this. People to a cage, using one toilet, with no access to health care, social services, no access to legal representation. No human is illegal on stolen land, but it's easy for Americans to pass by and act like this has nothing to do with them. This has everything to do with us because we are responsible for what is happening. We can point fingers and we can blame at politicians and religious leaders and governments. But the hardest truth is looking in the mirror and realizing that we too are complicit in genocide and deportation and a new concentration camp. While the Holocaust was happening, it was done under the name of security. People were just following orders. This is just policy. Until after it was over and we realized the deprivation, the inhumanity, and the indignity of these policies and just following orders. To ICE agents, is it worth your soul to enact the same dehumanization that you know is wrong, that you know is inhumane? How do you live with yourself? And if you claim to believe in God, how do you reconcile with God, knowing that what you do is evil and criminal? Is there space in heaven for those who just follow orders? Because Christ was crucified by people just following orders. No human is illegal. No human is illegal. Humanity is a migratory species, and immigration and the right to migrate is our human right. of it, like I'm like reeling me in and seeing like the 26th Federal Plaza as I'm being wheeled in.
And we should also get, I got reaction.
Where are you going to post this? It's just for your own sake, or are you gonna post it like share with others someplace?
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be posted. She does a lot of advocacy, so it'll be posted.
Oh, okay. Do you know where?
It'll be on her social media, definitely, and she's also doing a documentary currently, so this will probably be some footage of the documentary as well.
Where can I see it? Where can I watch it?
It's actually a short of it's about to be. We're about to submit a short into a festival. Ask them about it.
Interesting.
And the longer documentary still going to do a little bit more development through this current political cycle before it's released.
So is there a website I can go to?
I'm not sure she has her website up.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. It's good performance. Interesting performance. Let me put it this way.
I'm not an animal. I am human. I am not illegal. The only way out of this is for collective action. Marching. The next day, and we pay our taxes like the good, obedient Americans we are, and we don't have the courage to strike and to withhold our labor because we think that just by chanting and marching that something's getting done, but it's not. It's getting worse, and it's getting worse. Why? Because our leaders, they don't care. They don't care because the American working class is paying trillions of dollars every day. Why would they care? We have been marching for Gaza for 2 years for nothing. Nobody is talking about organizing strikes. And if we can't strike, go to your employer and claim exemption on your taxes. In a week's time, we can withhold federal taxes.
NYPD people, right here. NYPD.
Do I look like NYPD?
Don't forget, that's NYPD.
Do I have a fucking shield?
That's NYPD.
Do I have a fucking shield?
Don't forget, this man works with the NYPD, okay?
Do I have a fucking shield? No, I don't.
Right here, you want your little picture with Timothy? We got you.
We are too close.
Get up. I'm just letting you know.
The American working class is guilty and complicit. The American working class is responsible. We can point fingers and blame the government and blame politicians and blame our religious leaders. We can blame whoever we want, but the American working class has no one else to look to but ourselves. And until we reconcile with that truth, until we reconcile as a society that we are responsible, then nothing is going to change. That is the hardest part of it all, is knowing that each and every one of us is guilty and complicit. 5 million people showed up to march. And if 5 million people showed up to march from 5051's March on Washington, if 5 million people went on strike and claimed exemption on their fucking W-2s, that would make an impact. But 5 million people want to show up and march and chant in the streets and then go home like nothing happened. And go to their jobs like everything is okay. I get it. You have families you need to feed. We have people that we need to take care of. But the issue with our society is that we don't understand community. We don't know mutual aid. We have not lived in a world that teaches us the importance of each other. We live in a every man for himself type of world. And that is why we are where we are. We are failing as a species, as a society, because we don't know the value of each other. Because you think your job is the people suffering in concentration camps funded by your labor. How do you sit with that? Because even these orgs that march by, they don't care. They will overlook everything that is being said right now because they have to take responsibility for it just as much as anybody else. And that is a hard truth to reconcile with. But it's the truth nonetheless.